all these core beliefs that I acquired as a child led me to have this programming as an adult that day in and day out would have a predominant frequency to it. And due to that frequency, by the law of attraction and by Newton's laws of energy, like attracts like, I would bring in love connections that would resemble my frequency. So my soulmate connections, my karmic connections, my twin flame connection, they would all repeat the same pattern. And that was, I was going to be rejected and abandoned, and I was not worthy to be fully embraced and loved. And I always felt needy and I just felt like I was not enough. Then I understood that I'm calling this in purely for the purpose of healing it and understanding that set me free from repeating the cycles and the thoughts of what is wrong with me. Why can't anyone love me? I understood the reason why anyone can't really love me is because I never received those 4 S's as a child: to be safe, to be seen, to be secure, and safe, seen, secure, and soothed by my primary caregiver for a lack of, I don't want to say intelligence on her part, but she grew up even worse than I did. They didn't know any better. We grew up in a small village in Greece, so I didn't receive those 4 S's. I acquired an anxious attachment style. I had a very negative self-view about myself. So until I understood that no matter how many times I would change my love interest, until I change the inner state of who I am, I would repeat the same patterns of being rejected, being abandoned, and feeling insecure in my connections, not good enough to be loved. And I would repeat this over and over and over again. So when I changed my inner state of being is when my actual connection started to change. And every time I would shed a core belief, then I would bring in someone that would reflect my new core belief, and so forth until I healed most of it. And then to the level that I love and respect myself now, I'm also receiving that same love and respect from my romantic partner. And it doesn't have to be different partners all the time. It could also just be that one person that elevates to meet you where you are at in this moment. You just don't know what the universe has in store for you, but just have the trust and the knowing that if it's going to be a new connection coming in or an existing connection changing to rise your new self,